Hi everybody, how y'all doing today? I just wanted to talk to you today about something that's just kind of been burning in me, and it's from an event that occurred in our family over a week ago. We had the Unbound School going on, and in the midst of that, we ended up having to put our dog down. She had nipped at our youngest child, and it was the second time that had happened. And when we first got her and she was sick, it happened, and then it just happened again. But we discovered that the reason it happened is she had had some arthritis that had progressed at a very rapid rate that the vets didn't realize was going on, and so she was in an immense amount of pain when she nipped at our youngest. And so we almost immediately, like the next day, had to put her down. And then a few days later, Faith, who stays here at the house with us, had to put her dog down, which was more expected. He was 14 years old and he was sick. But however, it was a lot of upheaval in the house, and for my 3 and 4, almost 5-year-old, it was a lot to deal with and a lot to handle and try to understand and cope with. So in the midst of all of that, we began to realize a few days after the school was over, the Unbound School, which was amazing, by the way, and things settled down. We began to see some things in the children and realized that they needed something, and so we took them to see their only lifelong relationships, friendships they had. Since we've moved down to the Myrtle Beach area, they're in school now, and they have some friends at church and some friends at school, but they're not friends they see each and every day. They're friends that they knew that were in their life constantly up in the Raleigh, Clayton area, and also in Redding. We kind of all migrated together with Owen and Tanya Herder, and their children and our children had been friends for basically my children's whole life so far. And we knew that they needed that kind of friendship to connect with. And so we went to Raleigh and spent the weekend up there. We left Friday afternoon and didn't do a whole lot. We let the kids play together. We hung out. We chatted and took the kids to the museum for a little while one day. There was a lot of rain, so they didn't do a whole lot of playing outside. But what we realized, or what I realized after getting back and in the midst of that, is that relationship was such an anchor for our family and for our children in that time of such upheaval and grasping to understand for my children what was going on around them and dealing with the hurt and the pain and the loss, that they came back from that weekend with their tanks full and so far seeming like they reached a whole nother level of healing. And that just instilled in us the power of relationship and why God created us for relationship. While I was there, I had the pleasure of getting to go to our old church at New Bethel, and Pastor Matt Lutz preached, "Man, it is not good for man to be alone," and a message about him coming out of his introvert status, which he kind of isolated himself in, and saying, "Whoa, and the Lord, man, it's not good for man to be alone, introvert or extrovert. It's still not good for you to be alone." And so reinforcing the message on Sunday, even before we left, and what we were seeing, and it's healing to be in healthy relationships. And so I just want to encourage everybody that's seeing this right now to pursue relationship, pursue deep relationship, healthy relationship. And if you're having trouble in healthy relationships, we can help. Shiloh, that's part of what we do at Shiloh Place. And we have a real heart for it. And we do have a couple of schools coming up. Initially, that's what this video is supposed to be, is about a reminder of that the schools are coming up. The one in Wilmington is happening October 17th through the 20th. There are seats available, but seating is limited. So jump in there and register at shilohplace.org/events. You can click on the school. You'll see it listed in the events list right there. Click on, and you can register through there. If not, the one that's October 31st through November the 3rd, which will be a sonship school. You register for that one. Either one, they're both healing, and they're both help us to dig in and find out the things that keep us from connecting with our Father in heaven and with each other, and from being open and honest and feeling safe in the presence of others, and even safe with God. So I just encourage you to just do it. If you're in a place in your life and you're like, my relationships aren't safe, I don't have a place I can go, do whatever you have to do, sell whatever you have to sell, get to a place where you can get healing and to begin to develop really healthy and powerful relationships. And it's just amazing. I can't even fully express the power of what happened over the weekend, and how beautiful it is to see my kids now compared to from when we left. And so anyway, I know this got a little long. It's a little longer than what I usually am, but just go for it. And we hope to see you somewhere sometime soon. Bless you.